And I'm going to give you guys each one of those tickets. This one's Lulu. She sits on my shoulder. So if someone comes up to me and tells me something bad about myself, Lulu means well, but she's the one that panics and says, oh my gosh, you need to run home and change your shoes. All right?
So you want a second one? Yeah. So I'm going to hand you guys each a little lizard, okay? I know this is probably going over most of
Are
it.
they the same?
Yeah, they're kind of like different colors and. Oh, you want to know? Okay, now, what I want you guys to do. Oh, I'm sorry. I want you guys to give each of your little.
Corn.
I want you guys to give each of your inner lizards a name. Okay? So let's talk about a name. Brady, tell me about giving your inner lizard a name. Can you think of a name for it? No, this is gonna be over most of their heads, I think, today. That's okay. Okay, so this is what I put this picture up because I wanted you to think this is kind of what a really cool inner lizard looks like, right? But so here's what you do. The way you control when you're is you just know that they're there. And so if somebody says something to you that makes you feel bad or that makes you feel scared, you just kind of like tap your inner lizard head. They really like grapes. And say, you know what? I know that's just how my inner lizard is acting up, and I'm just saying I'm not going to listen to it. All right? It's just a way to help you recognize, yeah, you sit on your shoulder, and that's what they do, right? So their job is to kind of make you feel bad about certain situations. And like I said, if you're talking about not running out in the street or getting hit by a car, that's a good thing. But if the inner lizard makes you feel bad about something personal, then that's when we want to kind of say, you know what, that's Lulu talking to me. I'm just going to pat her on the head, and I'm going to send dirt on and give her a grape. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
It does? So tell me about a time. Can you think of any times when somebody said something to you, or maybe your inner lizard acted up? No, you're still saying no. No, when you felt bad? No. Okay. So we're going to go on. I wonder if I should skip the whole thing about the thought, the whole thing about the thought pathway, or no?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's say this. So once you have a thought in your head that makes you feel sad or scared, right? Let's talk about this picture a little bit. Can anybody tell me what the picture is here? What this is right here going through this forest? You guys know? Veep? Exactly right. Is that what you were going to say, Kennedy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I was going to say that.
I'm going to quit asking you because you tell the first one. So just like a path makes it easy to walk through this forest, once you have a thought in your mind that makes you feel bad, and this is where you guys want your parents to really cut my hair as far as we're going to start getting into a little bit of neurobiology. It's something that makes it easy for that thought for you to think about again, right? So if you have a thought that makes you feel sad and you think it over and over again, then what's going to happen is a little pathway like this is going to form in your brain, and it's going to make it easy for you to think that thought again. Does that make sense? Okay?
No.
So what we need to do is replace bad thoughts or sad thoughts with thoughts that make us feel good about ourselves. Because just like a sad thought or a bad thought going through your brain can create a path, a good thought can do the same thing, right? So this is my little lit up brain. So this is my example of a good pathway or a good thought that we want to think, okay? So we're going to talk about how to do that. So once you have your little inner lizard, put the bad or a sad thought in your head, they've all got to sit on their shoulders. That's so cute. Once that thought is formed, then we talk about, well, how do we get rid of it, right? What do we do when we have a thought that makes us sad or mad or feel bad about ourselves? How do we get rid of that thought, right? So that's what we're going to talk about. Let me read you guys a story about a tiger.